Microphone test. Microphone test. Microphone test. Microphone test. Microphone test. Microphone test.
My mother told me, my mother told me. My mother told me, my mother told me. My mother told me, my mother told me. My mother told me, my mother told me, my mother told me, my mother told me. My mother told me, my mother told me.
I dream of you amid the flowers for a couple of hours. Such a beauty.
in Dutch as well for some reason. Yeah, that is weird. Why is it the English only don't have it? That is kind of weird. That just the English hasn't got it, basically.
Ahead of its time, gender neutral. Love to see it. Joking.
Well, no, we're not going that way apparently. We're not going the gender neutral way. We're going the multiple genders. There's more than 2 genders, you know, there's infinite genders. That's the way they've chosen to go.
That is such a debate at work. They're always constantly talking about it.
Was that woke Karens?
I might be here for the wrong time, but I'm definitely not here for a long time. Hello, honey.
You know, and then there's other types of music which is done just for its musical quality, and they should be judged separately. You know, I'm not going to start slating commercial music at all, because a lot of stuff ends up commercial in the end as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, UB40, prime example. UB40. We've all heard of UB40. But they made an album called Baggeridom, one of the first albums. And that was the proper real UB40 as they formed, and that's what they were all about. Every one of them songs were exactly what they were about. And then they changed this fucking commercial garbage so they could sell records and make money, and went into all that labour love fucking bullshit and just totally spoiled themselves.
I don't know, it's still pretty good, all of that. They did some good stuff, but yeah, they've done about 40 albums, didn't they? It's because there was about 10 of them in the band, and they all had fuckloads of kids. They all had like 5 or 6 kids each, so they just needed to keep making albums to pay for their kids.
They did well, they made a lot of money, but I didn't like all the commercial shit. Some of it was good, but I preferred the original UB40, you know, which were all about smoking weed and that, and that was good. Baggeridom album, good album. Totally different. You wouldn't even, if you've never heard Baggeridom, you wouldn't even know it were you wouldn't even know it were UB40. People never even could tell it's them. Totally different genre kind of thing. It just totally changed.
No, I was proper into reggae, man. I know some people that had almost, I think, all their albums on vinyl. We're talking years ago. That was the thing. I used to go to a lot of reggae gigs as well, man. I've seen a lot of the big names, Dillingers and Yellow Man, Barrington Levy, you know, all of that kind of old school stuff, Abyssinians.
I used to have 2 massive big old suitcases full of vinyl, all reggae, all decent stuff, and I got them nicked out of the back of a car, man. I was fucking devoured. You couldn't even see them, they were in boat. Somebody must have seen me put them in, you know what I mean, and then they ended up getting charged. Fucking devoured. They didn't take car, they just took suitcases out. You couldn't see them, so obviously somebody must have known there was, you know, watches put them in or whatever.
I traded some weed for some shrooms from the guy that worked for White Zombie. He must have been like the guy that set up the speakers or something, you know. Oh yeah. You know, I might be here for the wrong time, but might not be here for a long time. Oh yeah. Who's smoking?
A few of my friends were metalers as well. I mean, some of them were in a famous metal band. I've said it that many times, I don't need to say it. But then I was more into reggae then. I used to like metal was alright as well, but I wasn't going to start dressing. I'd go along to some gigs because they were good. You know, metal gigs, especially live, were alright, man. Shut up, Frankie. Fucking...
Dude, so Jimmy, man, did they even have public pools? Did you ever jump off a high dive, or were you more of a cliff diver, like an Aboriginal? Yo, Tiger.
You work away, mate. You work away.
I'm just saying, man. You ever gone to college, man? They got those big stadium pools. Man, those high dives are like 3 stories high, man. I gotta try one day. Woo! But don't want to belly flop 3 stories though. Ooh.
Maybe they could take you down like in tandem, like they do them tandem parachute jumps, you know, where you're strapped to someone else. Maybe you could do it strapped to someone else. Do you reckon?
Like a really big person, you know, make a good cushion, you know. Watch out for that cannonball though. Shout out to Sarah, the new girl. Ooh, she imagine a double date with Chandini and Sarah. Ooh, that'd be fun. Ooh, how's everybody doing?
Alright, man. It's all good, man. I Eddie, tomorrow, it's done in the morning, mate. And reply back in the room. Eddie, need those. Eddie's a very good friend of mine, and what I'm talking about is Eddie loves me to bits. That's what we're talking about. Nothing else, nothing more. Don't you, Eddie? That's what it is. Eddie loves me to bits and a good friend.
Chill, Jamie. So we, man. We can go on and on and on and on. Chill.
That's all it is. Eddie's just trying to look out for me to try and steal for a drink. That's all it is. There you go, Eddie. You're a good. No more said, done, dusted. It's all finished. It's all good. My sister fucking thinks I'm off it. She's like, see if you get pains in the morning, you can't. I'll no fucking deal with your bank kids. You can fucking deal with yourself because you're sick of you in and out the hospital. You fucking cunt it, you. Because when I went up for it, she went, I know.
Put yourself back in hospital again, Jamie. Quick time. Few cans and back in. One day you won't get out of hospital. You're in your bed all the time in hospital, won't you? That's where it'll end up. You don't stop. You go in hospital and you won't be coming home.
Now, married Honka Donka, man. What's your name? Just saying, your whole life is gonna change when you wake up in the morning, and just be thankful for what you got, you know? You stop complaining. People are not gonna have time for you if all you do is complain, you know? But the moment you start being thankful for what you got, your whole life changes, man. You start having love in your heart and stuff, boosting people up.
It's a long story short, cut short. It genuinely is, to be fair with you. I'm back on it, it's all good. No more said, no more said, no more done dusted. Good friend, Eddie, done dusted. You're a good. The American guy, I can't help it. I just say to my sister, I'll get some £30, I'll get some messages. And my sister messaged me on Messenger, she went, he's fuck. My sister's husband said he's got to sell a carry. I'm no fucking daft, Jack. They're fuck. I can't help it. I die, eh? I'm a solid man anyway. And Joe was like that, Jack, I know your brothers. I know for a fact he's got a carry. I know for a fact he has. That's what he said on Messenger.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Mr. Pip. How are we doing? Sit back, Jamie. Just sit back and chill, mate. Just getting yourself worked up. Over now. Just chill, man. How you doing, Mr. Pip?
I'm doing well, lady. Your missus has had a hard time of it lately in the job she's in.
Yeah, they have. They had it rough. Apparently, hospitals are getting it rough again with COVID, aren't they? That's what she's been seeing at work. Yeah, but it's plodding on.
We went yesterday at 4:30 to our accident emergency for my missus. 1:30 in the morning we got seen. 4:30 in the afternoon we thought, and it's horrible. It's horrible. No beds, no spaces, no nothing. They run ragged, God love them. Not paid enough.
No, they're not. Ambulances are predicting 4-hour waits. 4 hours. Unless it's life-threatening. It'll be 4 hours. You've got to basically make your own way there, and then they're not forced to let you in.
Yeah, I know. I've figured out a way around it because my wife with her disabilities, we get a lot of visits. You've got a 4-hour wait for an ambulance or a 7-hour wait to see triage. What you do is you drive up, you park, you wait where the ambulances are and go through the ambulance door with the paramedics and cut the line by 2 hours.
I hate to sound insensitive, but you need to hear this just like everybody else. Jimmy will tell you the best medicine, right, to prevent ER visits like this is coral calcium. Say, Sean, tell him, man, coral calcium in sunlight. We are calcium critters, my friend. If you're not getting it, you're aging 10 times faster than you're supposed to. Getting diseases like this, but you can repair all the damage. Frankie, tell him.
Coral calcium can be a bad thing. It'll fucking soak everything up what you don't want it to. It might help a little bit in some aspects, but it can do a lot of damage. Yes, it could. Stop it, man.
You just write me out a prescription, I'm sure I'll pick that up. That'll fix everything for us. Cheers. Thanks for the information.
Yeah, you don't even know what you're talking about, fuck nose. You know, look at your nose, dude. It blows. Dude, shh. Man, I could go on further, man, but, you know, the research has been done. 19 cultures on this planet have unusually long life. You know, 18 of them get their calcium from melting glacier runoff. Something you can't buy, you know? But coral calcium, Okinawans, the longest aged people, you know?
Well, that's great. I'll go and park my car in front of the glacier and wait to absorb that shit.
It's because there's no pollutants, everything what the else are, you know. They're not going to supermarkets, are they? They do more. Obviously they're going to live longer. They're not eating processed fucking foods like we do.
I mean, I'm not even talking down to you, man. It's just, it's really frustrating dealing with camp froggers that don't listen. I talk to hundreds of people every day, saving lives and making dreams come true with Just preaching the simple values of getting extra sunlight, right? You absorb 10 times the nutrition from food you eat immediately. And then, ingesting the oldest known life species. Coral calcium is so simple.
Well, why don't you patent it? How come everybody's not eating it? What's going on then? How come nobody knows on here?
God damn. Jesse, bro, you sound very passionate about coral calcium, man, and I'm glad you're here to preach to the people. Me and my boys are actually indulged in this living lifestyle. Can you tell me more?
Well, Zayshuan, you want to live forever practically, right? Never get old, never have to worry about getting lung cancer from smoking those, backwoods blunts, Smoke as many as you want. Because you cannot get cancer if you're getting sunlight and coral calcium. I mean, that's a sad fact. Any calcium is good, but most aren't very absorbable. Milk is only like 15% absorbable.
I mean, you are a picture of health, aren't you, Jesse? You're a walking advertisement for this coral calcium, aren't you? I'm surprised people don't just walk up to you and ask for you the secret of your youthful looks. You should tell this fucking Dark Temptation guy, because he looks a little bit fucking sickly. Do you know what I mean? It's like he could do with the advice.
Is it working for you, Jesse? Do you think it works? Do you put it in your beard or your pop? How would you take it? I just bite it like a lump of chalk. Does it come in different colours? Can you use it on a blackboard?
Dude, you're taking the piss again, dude. But seriously, you cannot overdose from calcium or sunlight. Well, maybe sunlight if you're not getting the calcium, But, when your blood's acidic, you're prone to over 500 degenerative diseases anyways. Especially heart disease and, forget the other one. But, dude, you can't, coral calcium can't hurt you. You can snort it, whatever you want. Smoke it.
Coral calcium is CaCO3, calcium trioxidate, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, you can overdose on both that and sunlight. You can get cancer from being in the sun too long. The carbon calciates give you gallstones, stop you absorbing food because you can't dissolve it in the stomach acids. Yes, you can.
No, that's where doctors are mistaken. Kidney stones, right, is actually a side effect the body gets when you're not getting enough calcium, when the blood's acidic. Yes, my friend, someone even won a Nobel Prize for discovering that cancer, right, cannot exist in an oxygen-rich environment. What's the first thing coral calcium does? Makes you feel great. It makes you sleep good and stuff because your blood's oxygenated. That shit feels good. Just fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Lots of people are given oxygen whilst suffering through chemotherapy and die. That's incorrect. And saying doctors are incorrect. Gallstones are made of calcium entirely. I don't know which school you went to, but Lord in heaven, shush.
Dude, I'm quoting Bob Barefoot himself, dude. The chemist, medical researcher, dude. I'm serious. Kidney stones, you call them gallstones. No, they're kidney stones, right? And they're made out of calcium, and that's why doctors think it's caused from too much calcium. But no, it's a side effect of not getting enough calcium, having a piss poor blood, acidic, like your attitude.
No, gallstones are also made entirely of calcium. Calcium is good for things like your teeth, in moderation. You start eating it in massive doses if you don't have indigestion, you're going to cause yourself massive problems. Tell me again how doctors are bad and Bob Barefoot is good. Bob fucking Barefoot.
Dude, those are all lies. Where's your evidence? No one has ever got a bad side effect, right? Anything from taking calcium, or especially coral calcium. Just be quiet, dude. You don't even talk about. Never even heard the word coral calcium before. The fact that the Okinawans, right, the longest aged people on the planet, been using it over 700 years, my friend. Hush, shh, hush down, hush, puppy.
Well, how come it's not working for you, Jesse? Where's all these people at 200 years old? Where are they all?
How's it not working for me, dude? It cured my, right, stomach acid, right? Acid reflux. I had the worst problem with that shit. Muscle spasms. I never got it again when I took it like 30 years ago. Just periodically took it. Kept me very healthy. Helped me very substantially with my teeth problems, too. It's just a common report, you know? Check it out.
Okay, I've given you the first link that was incredibly easy to find, that has references from scientists that my standpoint is correct. You asked me for evidence, I've given it to you. Where is your evidence? And if it comes up with Bob Barefoot, I want to see his doctorate.
Which doctor?
I think he might be a Dr. Bob Barefoot, but, you know, you can be a doctor in all sorts of things, can't you? I mean, I reckon I could be a doctor in Camfrog, because, you know, obviously, just got to find some university to give it to me.
Obviously, there's a difference between a medical doctor and someone that got a doctorate. Anyway!
You can be a doctor of chemistry. If he's got a doctorate in chemistry, let us see it. No, you can be a doctor in chemistry. If you're not, then your opinion doesn't fucking count.
Shut up, dude. I don't need to prove nothing to you. Look up for yourself, dude. Look up the Nobel Prize winners and stuff that prove that cancer can't exist in an oxygen environment. Look at the 700 years of tradition by the Okinawans, you know? All the research that has been done that proves it's the coral calcium in their water why they live so long. You know, dumb fuck, why don't you look at the thousands of testimonies, people that are on their deathbed that went on to live long, healthy lives?
What's good, Jesse? You had that Dettol bath yet?
Yeah, you know, people don't want to debate me, dude. I'm standing on the shoulders of legends. What's up, though, man? Everybody knows I'm a legend. How you doing, man? You sound like an old friend.
I'm good.
Fucking hell, I'm supposed to be meeting with a videographer right now, dog, but this nigga is taking his goddamn time. I might have to drop the prices, dog. But, how's everybody doing out there? I hear good debates on coral calcium and about stuff I never knew and stuff I still don't probably give a fuck about. But it's good that you indulge yourself in learning a little bit more, Jesse.
Dude, don't pull irrational shit with me, dude. If you don't want to take it, I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm just telling you, Zayshwan, there is no cancer in Africa, right? But when black people come to America, they have the worst problem with skin cancer and cancer in general. So like the rest of Americans, stay in the air conditioning all day. Never go outside. Look how pale Miss Davis is and stuff, you know?
So we finally got some answers tonight, people. You know, that bullshit is the same, but you know what I'm talking about, what I'm going about all day. Right? I've got a message saying, what do you want? Stop messaging my family. Stop exposing this, that, and the other. He didn't do anything. I'm like, why did you tell me you did that on multiple occasions? Why did you come over 10,000 miles and fuck me? What a fucking amazing person. Why would you swear on your kid to break it? All for a lie? Makes no sense.
Dude, someone punish this clown guy.
Yeah, fuck your dead mother. Entertain yourself that way. So like what I put was, yeah, I understand why you're saying that because you're sitting right next to you. I see right past it. I don't care. So we'll enjoy the next stage. You know, block. Go fuck yourself. You little mate. Bring some entertainment to the room, and then I won't key up, will I? I'll be interested in what you've got to say. So be free, dickhead.
Maybe she made it all up, all these tales about what he'd done or what had been said to convince you that she's single. Yeah. Maybe it's all just been make-believe to convince you that she was single at the time. But now it's untrue. And this really didn't happen. That's what it sounds like to me.
No, it did happen. It's body language, mate. I picked it up on her body language because, like, you know, I've been around some shit in my lifetime. You can pick it up with people that have been through a lot of shit, and there's certain shit people have been through. You know what I mean? You can pick it up with certain eyes, and that was that. In the hotel, talking about shit as well. It's not something you lie about, mate. To be honest, it's not something you lie about, especially when you've got daughters that have been through the same sort of thing. You don't do it. Period. So I've just got a load of abuse saying.
I was with a girl on here about 10 years ago, and she was with 3 guys at the same time. I spent 3 weeks with her, and it's kind of similar. She said she was going to kill herself. She was mad, like, some of the stuff she was involved in was crazy. No, it's not vampire fish, I'm talking over 10 years now. And someone off of here called the cops on her because she said she was going to kill herself, and she was.
The shit pork chop in the building. I've got to go pick Mandy up. Back shortly.
You know, some people kind of say stuff when they're a bit, fuck knows, man, come on. You've got to stop doing that. I saw your crack, I saw your fucking full-on arse crack. That's fucking, ugh. Anyway, trying to put me off.
Hey, Mr. Pitt, the police officer. How you doing, fella?
I'm not dead. That'll do for now. Good evening.
I'm not a police officer, you think, what? Fucking hell.
Yo, what's going on, Pork? How you feeling, brother? Yo, what's going on, baby girl? How you looking?
Are you trying to tell me this guy, Mr. Pip, is a cop? Is that what you're saying? I'm really too fussed if he is. Do you know what I mean? Either way. I can't really say, to be honest, that there's any bells ringing.
What happened?
I dress too well to be a policeman. But saying no, I'm not would be pointless. No, a software developer, which makes me much more dull.
Oh, that's interesting though. What's his name? Sir Parker wants to be a coder. I think he said last night. Dude, that's powerful shit, dude. I mean, especially cell phone programs. They're very simple, and people buy that shit, dude. You can make some cheeky buku shit. You seem like an interesting guy though. Does he remind you of that one guy that did those movies like The Medicine Man and stuff?
Dude, he's got one of Sugar Shoes' watches on. Yeah!
The two things don't have to be mutually exclusive though, do they? You know, you could be a software developing cop. Because let's face it, these days, you know, you probably earn quite a good living.
Well, living's no one's business. I do deal with the police, but I work in the banking sector as a software developer. I have to deal with the police because they're forever asking for information on people.
Yeah, everyone has to deal with the police, man. Doesn't matter what line of work you're in. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, they're doing their job. You got to do yours, innit? I don't really, you know, I ain't really got a problem with them at all.
No, right, but your everyday beat cop that are happy when they're into, they'll empty the place and blame it on the criminal that came before them.